Happy Thursday and happy day of the Annunciation. So one of the things I wanted to pick up on this week, the reason we're not in Colossians, is that today, March 25th, is the celebration, or it's the day to recognize the Annunciation, the announcement by the angel Gabriel to Mary. So I've talked about the church calendar that develops out of the Middle Ages and has all kinds of dates in it, and some of which we don't pay much attention to. There's a bunch of saints' days and other things that don't have a lot for us, but there are things, Easter and Christmas and other things, that do get our attention. So Jesus is born on December 25th. 9 months earlier is March 25th. And so we look in the first chapter of Luke, and you have the angel Gabriel. So in the 6th month that Elizabeth, Mary's aunt, is pregnant with John the Baptist, the angel Gabriel goes to Mary and lets her know that she has found favor with God, and she is going to give birth to one who will be the Son of God, the Messiah. And so that happens today. If you go to Nazareth, that's where the Church of the Annunciation is. So Nazareth is where Mary and Joseph were from, and there's a church. So if you go to the Holy Land, there's a church wherever anything happened. So you don't go look at something. You go to the church that was built on the spot where they believed it happened. And there's a house actually in the church, and there's a theater that has you looking at it, and it's believed that this was Mary's house. So that, now, who knows? But I am aware. When I was there, I remember saying, okay, this may not be the exact spot, but we're close to the spot where Mary, this young woman, was visited by an angel who said, okay, it's showtime, and you have been chosen. Now, Protestants tend to shy away from Mary because they don't want to, tragically, because they disagree with some of the things the Catholics say about Mary. Okay, well, there still needs to be this recognition that Mary is remarkable. And we get a little bit of that when we read her response, the Magnificat, which is later in Luke chapter 1. In which, my soul is going to magnify the Lord. It's just, it's a very profound response. So I just want to leave a couple thoughts with you here today. As I was reflecting on the Annunciation, it struck me that Mary's response is to be open and receptive. She has to know that this is going to be a hard assignment. Right, I mean, immediately, so, okay, I'm pregnant. Well, that's not going to play well with my family, with my friends, with my fiance. So there's going to be challenges in this. And of course, there were lots of challenges for Mary. But she was willing to trust God and to say, I am a servant. I am ready to serve. I will be humble with my plans. God, I want your plans. The second thing that struck me as I thought about this is that she's, arguably at some point on March 25th, she is now pregnant. She doesn't feel it. She doesn't know that she's pregnant. And yet God is already working on the plan that is going to unfold. And so even as we are in a situation where we don't know how certain things are going to happen, we know God is working ahead, God has a plan, and He is moving it forward. So I want to encourage you today, this Thursday, March 25th, the day of Annunciation, to decide that you want to be a little bit more like Mary. Have a good day.